Hello everyone, I'm Defense3004. Welcome back to Space Engineers 2. Thank you for coming to hang out with me. I always enjoy having you here. So sit back, relax, enjoy the video, and let's get into some gaming. So, welcome back to the channel, and we just got done the last time getting this stuff repaired. So we have the survival kit done, and we got this repaired too, the gear forge. And so there are a couple things that we need to do. I didn't realize that we had not completed this mission. As you can see right there, there's a couple things that we need to do. So on the left hand side it said move the broken containers away from the proximity of the base, and move debris 1 and move debris 3. So I guess we got to do that somehow. These are the debris that we have to move, and we need to see if we can get them out of the way. We need to clear the landing site. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make sure that there is nothing in these, and I did put stuff in them the last time. I just didn't show it on the video, but I did put stuff in them. So let me go into here, nothing in there. So now what we can do is get out of here, and let's just go and push these guys somewhere out of the way. Let me just go ahead and go underneath them, I hope. Then I'm going to shove them up and out of the way, which is something that we have to do. So I'm going to work on this. Okay. We don't know exactly how far away we have to make them, but okay, there's one. And now this one we also have to get out of the way too. And I don't know if there's anything in here either. So let me just go take a quick look. There's 800 silicon. So I'm just going to go and take that right now. We are getting very full. And then this container also has to move. Just going to go down low and see if we can shove it, huh? Hoping that we can, but we'll find out. Okay, he's going to go crashing off somewhere over there. He's probably going to hit with some force, I would think, because we kind of shoved him really hard. Yep. Oh, well. So now those guys are all the way out of the way. All right. Finish base construction. Repair the solar panels. Okay, let's go see. Oh, gotta come to here. Okay, we've already done that. We've already did those things. So maybe what I can do is grind them down a little bit and get them repaired. So I didn't realize that that was, whoops, something that we should have done in the first place. Okay, so I'm gonna work on that real quick. Let's go to our grinder. And let's just go ahead. Oh, we have to get them all the way done. Okay, well, that's pretty easy to do. We need some iron. We don't have enough iron, so let's get that done all the way. We'll go find some iron. We'll get them completely completed, and that should help. And then we'll get the solar panels, which I don't remember what the solar panels are going to take. And then we'll go over some things that we have to still do. Okay, we need a lot of iron. Looks like the silicon is going to be good. Okay. Let me get this done. That's a whopping lot of silicon and a whopping lot of iron. So we don't really have enough. We only have 22. Let me go over. There is. Wow, look at that. Holy moly, there is a container blocking our ship. It's going to be causing some problems if we're not careful. Holy moly, did not know that. That's crazy. Where did those other two containers go? I guess they disappeared, huh? Okay, nothing in there. So what I think is, I guess I could probably just grind this stuff down, huh? So I can do that real quick. Okay. I don't believe there's anything in there. There is not, so now we're going to have quite a bit of stuff. We are getting full, and that's going to be a problem. Oh, contract failed. Apparently we did something wrong. We should not have ground down that container. Okay, well, I guess maybe what we need to do is go back and go see if we can do a contract again, huh? Maybe we can get this one done or something. I guess we'll go figure out. Let me get in and let's get away from there first off. Now we have to go back to that station. And the station is... So we're kind of close to the station, but I don't know. Let me see. Where is the planet? There it is. Let's go back over by there and let's go see if we can... I think that might be the station right there, but I'm not sure. Let's go find out, and then let's go accept another contract. And on the way over, I'll talk about something that is probably going to have to happen, so, as you know, we are trying to actually go to Kemik, but the only way to get to Kemik is to complete all the contracts. That's going to be something that we're definitely going to have to look at. So we're definitely going to have to be doing quite a few more contracts to get that done. So I just wanted to point that out. Let me go and get over there. We'll accept another contract and we'll go see if we can get this done. Alright, just got back to the station. Now we can go ahead and go see if we can find another contract or something. There are a bunch of unknown signals around. One of them looked like it might have been a ship, so we might have to check that out at some time. Let me see. Is that where we want to go? Is in here? Yes. And we'll go down there and we'll go see if we can get some more contracts done so we can try to go to Kemik. Alright, Lost Asteroid Base. I guess we're going to have to try this one again, and that's okay. So let's just go ahead. We'll do this one again. We'll go over there, and we'll try to get that one done. Okay. Hopefully, we'll do things right this time and not grind down something that we should not have. Because I kind of failed the contract. So I do need to pay a little bit of attention to that. And then I'll meet you back over at that asteroid that we were just at. Just got back over here now. Whoa! Did it again. I got it. Keep forgetting. Alright, so over here it says move debris 1, 2, and 3. So that's what we're going to do first. And this time we're not going to move it in our direction of our ship, or so we hope. Let me just go ahead and come up against here, and then we'll give him a good hard shove. Okay, that should send that one nice and tumbling to over there. This one, we're probably just going to get underneath and shove up out of the way or something. So let's just go ahead and do that. Let's get him out of the way. Okay, there is 2. Just gotta wait for them to get all the way out of the way. Okay, one's done. The other one will be done here in just a minute, and then we'll get this third one out of the way. There we go. Now we're just gonna get right behind this guy, and let's just shove him over there too. There we go. Now he should go crashing off somewhere. Hopefully the right way. He's gonna go crashing over that way, and he's gonna crash right into that wall. Watch that. Ready? There we go. Boom! Alright. Okay, he should be done here in a minute. There we go. Okay. All right. Now, this time we have to build the G-Forge. Let's go ahead and land. That way we don't use up all of our stuff here. Fairly straight, I would say. Doesn't really want to land too terribly well, does he? There we go. Okay, there we go. Why? Boy howdy, that thing's a pain to land. Okay, we got that done. Yeah, we need to go do the forge. We should hopefully have enough stuff on us. We do have quite a few things. We're going to have to put stuff on the ship, of that I'm sure. But now we got to go do that. So let me just go ahead and get that thing done. We've already done that once. And so I'm just going to go ahead and skip to that part. After that's done, and then we'll see what we have to do next. Just now getting that done. So now the gear forge is done. And he's actually all the way built. Let's just go in. Okay, we can't do any more there. But that's alright. Yeah. Says to repair the solar panels. So let's go see what we need to do there. We're probably going to have a lot more iron. Because I remember that they were badly damaged. So let's just go see. This time our ship is out of the way and we're not going to grind down anything. We can do some there. Okay, and let's go do this one. Probably can't do a lot, but we'll do some. Alright, we're going to have some more iron for sure, and looks like a little bit more silicon, because everything else should be done. So I'm going to go gather that, and then we'll go and get this part done. Go see if we can get these guys built now. Hopefully we can. Okay, got all that done, got all that done. We need some more copper. Okay, one is done. Let's go do this other one. Probably not going to have enough silicon, but we will see. Okay, cool. Contract finished. Yay! So now we have another contract done. Alright, so one more thing is done. We are definitely low on resources, I can tell you that much. But that's okay. Now we can go back to our contract terminal, get that collected, and then we will come do another mission and go see what we can do. So this is another really cool place, a prospector base. Let's go ahead and go down and get our contract completed now, and then we'll do another one. We're 1% colonization progress, which is what we're trying to do here, is colonize this sector. So we're going to do that, and let's just go ahead and complete. Alright, let's go ahead and do another one. Engineering abandoned research outpost. Let's go ahead and do this one. I don't know where this one is going to be, so we're just definitely going to have to go look. 16 kilometers away, that's not too bad. It's better than 42. That one was the prospector base was a long ways away, and that took a little bit to get to. So we're going to go over here. We're going to go see what we have to do with this one, and this time I'm going to try to pay attention to what I'm doing, so hopefully we can get this right. We're almost at the active contract, so let's go see what we have to do here. Looks like it's a research outpost. That much I did see. Yeah. Well, let's just go ahead and land, and let's go see what we have to do here. Apparently, I like falling from great heights because that's what I'm always doing here. Forgot to turn that on again. Okay, we need to remote battery 1, solar panel 1, and solar panel 2. Construct the following power systems. Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna have to go see what all happens. And this one looks to be quite a ways down, so this is definitely going to be a little bit harder. We don't have anything there, so we're going to have to go do some mining. That much is for sure. Let's go see what we need first, because I don't remember. So like the copper is going to be okay. The copper's good, and silicon and iron. And silicon and iron. So that's all we should need, and then we can get that done. I got the silicon and the iron. Let's go see if we can get these guys at least somewhat repaired. It's going to take a lot, but we should be okay. Okay, one's done. Let's go see if we can do any of the other one. Okay, we're definitely going to have some more silicon and iron. And let's go ahead and see. We have a battery 1 and 2. Let's go see what that takes while we're here before we have to go get stuff, just to make sure that we have the right things. So there's a battery there. We need iron and silicon. Okay, cool. So now I just got to go get that stuff, and then we'll get this part done, and then we can move on to the next mission and maybe go and see if we can actually get this finished. We're right here by the battery because the iron is down there, so let's just go ahead and get this guy done. And then this one will be done. Okay, that one is now done. We have a battery done. Probably going to have a little bit more iron, but we will see what happens. There is another battery around here, which we'll go get in a little bit. Let's just go see. Okay, we need copper. That's what we need. Okay, we have the iron. We need silicon and copper this time. All right, so I guess we got to go find some copper. Let's go find the other battery. We'll get that one fixed. It's right down there. So let's just go ahead and fly down there. Go get that one fixed. Well, I say right down there, meaning quite a ways away down there. Cool. Okay. And then let's get this one done. Sweet. Awesome. Now we have that done. Now we need to get copper and silicon, and then we'll be good to go, and we can go back and get our points, or whatever it is that we're getting. So we just gotta find those two things, and that might take a couple of minutes. Let's go get this one done now. There we go. All right, so now we got that done. Now, construct the antenna, huh? All right, well, let's go get this. Won't take too long, I don't think. I hope. Possibly, potentially. Not a whole lot there. Okay. Sweet. Contract is now finished. So now we have this base. Research station, I guess it is, done. Now we got to go back and get that contract, and then we can move on. Let's go get this contract complete and see what we need to do. So we got that one done. Abandoned research outpost. Deep space research outpost stopped broadcasting. For some reason, the station may still be intact, but a system needs restoration. Investigate the site, bring it back online, and secure its stored data. Alright, cool. So we got that one done. Now we're 3% done and 45% progress. Hauling, supply base. Let's just go ahead and see about that one. So, accident left multiple containers scattered around a supply base. Build a small tug ship and move those containers inside the storage hall. Okay, so I guess we're going to build a ship. That's interesting. Alright. Let's go in and go see if we can do anything there. I don't know how this is going to go. So apparently from what one of my Steam friends said is that you cannot put a landing gear down like we used to be able to do to build a ship. It can be any other block, but it cannot be a landing gear, and it won't work that way. So this is going to be interesting. That's going to be something we're definitely going to have to try, and that's a long ways away. Holy moly. 34 kilometers. Well, let's get in. Let's go see if we can get this done, and hopefully it'll be okay. It looks like we have to go back to the planet to be able to get this done, so that's going to be very interesting. Hopefully we can, and looks like we're back on the planet and in the gravity zone. Down on the bottom right, G, gravity, so we're not in the atmosphere yet, but we're definitely getting there. We're at the contract place. We have to see what the heck we're doing here first. Aha. There is a little landing pad. Cool. So let's just go ahead and get this thing landed, and we'll see what we need to do. And hopefully this will be okay. I don't know. I'm a little unsure about how to build ships in this new version, so we'll see exactly what happens. It looks like there's actually already most of a ship here. I guess what we have to do is finish doing it. Looks like there's some landing gears on the front. So let's go see. Doesn't look like we're going to need a whole lot to get this done. And hopefully we'll find everything right close. There we go. Okay, now we just need to finish out the rest of this stuff. How much iron do we have? We barely gonna have enough, but maybe we will. So I guess I just gotta figure out how we're... Oh, careful. Ship's trying to attack me, man. How do you like that? Okay, missing materials, and I don't know how we're going to get the rest of that done. Okay, there's the battery. Looks like we're going to have a bit of stuff. So I guess I'm going to gather that, and then we'll see if we can get this done. There's only a couple of things left to do here. We need to finish this atmospheric thruster. Okay. Got that done, and then I think we still need to finish the cockpit. Alright. Cool. Now we got that done, and I believe that everything else on here is now done, and that's good. So I guess we have to go and find those. So it says in the upper left, renegades raided our supply base and some cargo got scattered around. Build a projected tug ship and use its landing gears to grab and deliver marked containers intact to the warehouse. So no destroying them. Alright. Well, I guess this is going to be a little bit more fun than what I thought it would be, and hopefully be able to do this good. I don't know, but we're going to have to find out. I am going to go to the front, and let's just go ahead and see if we can grab some. And hopefully we can. Okay, there we go. Just do have to be careful, because I don't know if these are gonna, like, you know, want to fall off or anything. So now we have to get them down there and deliver them to the warehouse. And looks like there's at least 4 of them. That's gonna be fun. 5. This might be a little bit more challenging than what I thought it would be. This is going to be a lot of fun. I can tell you that much right now. Okay. Let's take this guy in. Just going to go all the way down. Okay. Then carefully turn around and let's go see if we can get the other containers. I'm hoping that we can, but we'll find out here in a minute. This is not going to be a lot of fun if we don't make it, because that's going to stink quite a bit. Let's go grab this one way over here. Man, this thing is squirrely. Alright. Yeah, let's go grab these containers and get this done. I'm going to try to grab this one from the top. I hope. Alright. Cool. Now, just gotta take him back down there and get this done. This is a bit of a work. I do gotta say, this is kind of fun, but it's kind of hard too. it looks like what I'm going to have to do is go back up to here and probably get rid of these walls. That's going to be one of the challenges. So let's just go ahead and take out our grinder. We'll get rid of these. Break these guys down. Just about to grind down the last piece of this wall. Get this done. Okay, cool. So now we got that done. Now I need to figure out a way to safely get these guys out there. And that's going to be a little bit of a tricky proposition because it's a little dangerous right now. This ship is a little bit squirrely, but I think that we can do it okay. It's just going to take a little bit of gentle maneuvering to get this done. So let me go see if I can safely do this. Whoa. Okay, this is going to be the hard part. So I'm going to grab this one first, the near one. And let's just go ahead and see if we can. Okay. Yabba-deebs. Okay, now. We just go ahead and make sure I stay up, get behind it. This is going to be the tricky part, is not wrecking the ship and everything, trying to get out of here. Boy, this is tough. Luckily we can, you know, go in all directions, so that does help. Whoa. One more to get, and then we'll call this one good, and then we'll go back and get a contract done. And hopefully we'll be a lot closer to getting this stuff done, I hope. Then we can move on. Okay. Drop him in there. Let's turn around and let's go back up and get the other one. This is actually a lot harder than it would seem. This is kind of fun. It's challenging, that is for sure. We go in, grab this one. Maybe we can actually turn around in here, potentially. And then we can get out of here and start to do something else. Okay, there we go. Now, carefully turn around. Ooh. This is definitely not the easiest thing in the world that I've ever had to do. But it's far from the hardest. Alright, I think we got this one. Yay! Awesome. Alright, we got this one done, and we got this one done. Drop him in there. Let's go to V. Let's get this ship back out there in case we need it again. You never know. And let's go back. Let's put the ship right down here on the ground. Yikes. Boy, howdy, you almost wrecked the doodle on us. How do you like that? Now I just got to get back up there to the space station and we'll get this contract done. Well, we're now back at the station, and there's something that I wanted to show you. It's a little dizzying in here because this whole sphere is now spinning. I don't think that was there the last time. It might have been, but I don't remember. And so trying to land a ship when that sphere is spinning is, whew, making you dizzy, man. At least makes me dizzy. Kind of like when you look up at the clouds and they're moving and you're looking at an object and it isn't and it feels like it's falling. Yeah, it's a little scary and intimidating at the same time. All right, we got that contract done. That was awesome. That was actually difficult, but I did like that. That was cool. Let's go ahead and go to here, and let's go ahead and see about this. Let's do this one. That one is done, and let's do... Ta-da! All right, colonization progress 4%. Awesome. Now, I think that there may be more contracts. Okay, cool. Looks like there is a manufacturing facility on Verder, the planet. We need to finish construction and excavation. Our exploration team has found an interesting natural cave formation we want to explore further. Set up some excavation sites, and we need you to finalize them. We're 60% of the way done, so that's awesome. That means we're getting a lot closer to the sector progress. We will continue doing these two, but we're not going to do them right now because we have to go back to the planet. And we got to come back out, do one mission, do another mission, you know, go back and forth. So in any case, we did some pretty cool missions today. That was pretty awesome. I did enjoy that. We messed up one because I ground down that container, and I didn't realize that I wasn't supposed to until the mission failed, and so that was pretty cool. Now you can really see Verdier on with the sun shining on it and stuff. It looks very, very cool. And there is also videos out there showing there's water that people have put in some of the worlds. It's not the water that they have, but it's pretty cool. And there's some videos on it that are really fascinating. So I'll try to remember to link those in the description. So at least one of them that I saw, so you can check that out for yourself. You can see how the water kind of works. And hopefully it will be better when the game does come out. And Vertical Slice 3 should add water, but I don't know when that one is coming. There has been no timetable for that. This is Space Engineers 2. Thank you for joining me here. If you've enjoyed watching this action with all of the missions being done, drop a like on the video. And I was really surprised and pleased with how well the last video did. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you next time. Bye-bye.